Welcome back to the Rising Superstream, where it is indeed still Halloween, and we are indeed still playing White Day, a labyrinth named School. Earlier today I realized that it's been just a hair over a month since this playthrough started on October 31st. What should have been a right quick one ended up taking a long time because a bunch of new games came out and shit, but hey, here we are. You can hear my voice. Apologies for the slightly delayed start, but I did a lot of computer maintaining today. For the better, actually, and ended up rearranging how some stuff is laid out, both in terms of software and the actual hardware itself, because there were some fucky things I didn't like about how it was built. For anyone wondering about the RAM, because people are still wondering about the RAM's not installed. Turns out I had bought 2 computers at this store, which is true. I had bought 2 computers at this store, but the only one that was like under my name, like on my like account or whatever, this independent store was not the one that I'm using to stream. And so the guy accidentally sold me the wrong RAM because that would have been the right RAM for the other computer. But he's being a total ace about it, and he's replacing it with the right one free of charge. So super good. But did you download more? I mean, I downloaded a bit of RAM, but not 8 gigs. I did discover, though, that indeed some of the programs I had recently installed for like a variety of like work purposes, were like starting up on start and were like a bit heavier than maybe they should have been. And like XSplit VCam that I had just started using, I found some ways to reduce its footprint, which is really nice. By the way, I'm really impressed with XSplit VCam working so well in the dark. How is this working so well in the dark? This is not a camera with 2 lenses. This is a Logitech off-the-shelf webcam with 1 lens. I don't understand how it's perceiving depth so well in the dark. Shit doesn't make any sense to me. I did not think it would work at all. I thought I would just have to do the normal, here's the big box around Liam, because it's a spooky video. So, very impressive, XSplit. You've made some really good software. It's absolutely magic, right? Digital Booklet asks, are you going to do more than 1 playthrough of this? I will say with absolute confidence that I am not going to do more than 1 playthrough. Although I know, someone mentioned it to me, there are a bunch of endings. These are endings. Truth down through Marguerite here. That's not happening. Apparently, they basically require playing through the entire game every time, but just making different dialogue choices for the most part. As far as I know, you don't ever go to a different area doing these endings. You just like vary your choices, and then different shit happens at the end. So yeah, if there were like different areas and stuff like that, I'd be intrigued. But yeah, no, that's not happening. So Conlon Plays says it's a short game when you know what to do. Yeah, apparently. So I mean, even not knowing what to do, it seems like we're gonna clock in somewhere under 9 hours. So, you know, yeah. I'm not gonna do like any post-game stuff though. Especially with Smash starting tomorrow, you know, I ain't got time. So we had just gotten to this new area. I also don't know how we were doing on food. Probably not good. I remember we had accidentally wasted a lot of food at the pool. 2 lunch boxes and 7 tranquilizers. Boy, I've really never used the tranquilizers. What mods am I gonna add to Smash, to Brawl? None. I'm just gonna play raw Subspace Emissary. Let's get some bean milk. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm out of coins. Okay, well, I thought I was richer than this. So the janitor still hasn't appeared in this area, so I don't know. Priya says, is it just me, or is Subspace Emissary not really that great? It's like a really bad Kirby game. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best. but I think it's fun. I remember it being fun anyway. I remember something I liked about it. I think the second time I played through it when I was younger was it was really fun to like change characters and use characters I was less familiar with. You know, that to me seems like a fun experience, and I definitely like to do that when we do the LP of it. Granted, like nowadays, I feel like I pretty much know all the characters. Like I'm no longer unfamiliar with any of them. Still the best fighting game adventure mode ever. Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with that. There isn't much competition in that area, so. Sparrow says, apparently World of Light isn't really like Subspace Emissary. Yeah, so it's not. It absolutely ain't, but we're still gonna do it. So this is where we came in from the other area. Mortal Kombat Conquest playthrough when? Nah. Not that big into MK, so right, we had come in here last time and we had kind of poked around. Are you bad with any of them, the Smash characters? Yes. But right now I'm having a hard time thinking of which ones. What was that, static? Or was that rain? Oh, it's probably rain, that's what that is. Because in some instances, I can't remember if I was bad with a character in Smash 4 or in Smash Brawl. I'm sure we'll find out pretty quick just how bad I was with everyone. Either way, I'm pretty excited to play it again. I haven't watched those CG cutscenes in a while. Even if we know what happens in all of them, they're still cool, man. Lemon Lime says, I actually played Smash 4 competitively for a few years. Sad to see it go. You know, the perspective I've seen from a lot of competitive Smash 4 players on the topic of Smash 4 departing and Ultimate coming in is that generally people are pretty happy with it, since in a lot of ways Ultimate's gameplay is like a more refined Smash 4. So generally I feel happy. I think it's a good move for the competitive scene, you know. It's definitely not like it was with Melee to Brawl, where like Brawl was an inadequate replacement, and like if you think Brawl was an adequate replacement, fight me. You know, so I'm happy the shift is just happening, because boy would it have been nasty if it would have turned out that people felt Ultimate was an inadequate replacement for Smash 4. Then we'd have people still playing Melee, which is great, and then people still playing Smash 4, and then people playing Ultimate as well, and it would become an even bigger mess. Notice for auditorium use. Attention, the lights in the auditorium can be controlled in the projection booth. Please note that incorrect usage of the control room switches may cause the central door to lock. It is advised for those using the auditorium to be aware of this and use caution. How late am I? You're not late. You're like 3 minutes late. Yeah, Ultimate stage list is nice. Even like the preliminary ban list looks pretty good, I gotta say. We'll see if like all of them are able to stay legal or some other ones need to get blocked, but like it's already a pretty good improvement. Do you think Nintendo will have anything exciting to announce during the Game Awards? Probably. I'd be surprised if Nintendo wasn't there at all. I see a lot of people saying they'd like to see Metroid Prime 4 there, which I would love to see that. And I've seen people saying, I remember I saw a thread on a couple of different forums on the internet in various permutations that was like, people seem to be hyping up Prime 4 at the Game Awards, but it's like all people who would have no idea about this shit, just guessing. So I don't think we have any definitive proof either way, but that would be a fun one to see for sure. So if I turn this off, the central door may lock. So let's do it. I would love to see Joseph Ferris again. Yeah, Joseph Ferris, so he's actually a presenter at the Game Awards this year. I'll probably take damage if I step into that, so I shouldn't. So he's going to actually be presenting a certain portion of the show, which is awesome. Also, A Way Out was, of course, nominated for Best Narrative or whatever. So potentially he could be on the stage twice if he wins that, unless he's doing the presentation for Best Narrative, in which case he'll be on the stage once for longer. You know, yeah, like, he was definitely vulgar, and he made for an awkward situation that, like, live was clearly uncomfortable for Jeff Keighley. But, I mean, Jeff Keighley's even talked about it, how he's like, yeah, it's cool, it happened, whatever, like, nobody's angry anymore, you know. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, I have 10 minutes, oh my god. But, like, if you listen to what he's saying when he's on stage, like, he's very positive about the Game Awards. You know, when he says stuff like, fuck the Oscars, and then he turns around and says, this is the real shit, or whatever he says about the Game Awards, you know? It was definitely not the way they wanted it to go down, but in hindsight, it's kind of a cool, positive moment, even if it was awkward. Fire extinguisher type A, okay. Can be used on regular fires. So none of those weird fires. Oh, jeez. Cool. I'm surprised I made it past that. This seems like a bad place. How do I use the fire extinguisher? Yeah, okay. Not by selecting it. Maybe the lady only appears in the gym as well? Either way, I've definitely got a time limit here, so... Okay, but yeah, she seems to only appear in the gym. Oh, here we go. Good dodge. Yeah! Exciting. There's like a little... Okay, there we go. Oh, another fire extinguisher? Fire extinguisher used to put out fires. It says that it can be used on electrical fires. Is this a thing, by the way? Is that actually, like... Can you get fire extinguishers that are specialized in such a way? Like, maybe. I wonder if the shower room's actually for anything. Oh, emergency kit. Cool, that's really handy. That is a real thing, huh? I actually never knew that. I've never had the pleasure or displeasure of having to operate a fire extinguisher. How do I crouch again? There we go. There's an interact prompt here, but I don't know what the deal is with it. Oh yeah, you need to make sure you have the right type of extinguisher for your kitchen? Huh. I have whatever the extinguisher was that came with my apartment. That was just there. You know, it might be expired. I should probably check that. Oh, these stairs don't actually have a collider on them. At all. Okay, well I guess we don't use that door then. I guess that hyper deconfirms that door. Okay, now that we've got the other fire extinguisher, I guess we find an electrical fire. Probably this. Jesus Christ. These explosions are huge. What are the spooky noises going on right now? It's a text-to-chat version of Uwu. Text-to-speech, rather. Oil-based fires. Hey, maybe the shower rooms are for nothing. Oh, so that's a kitchen one. Okay. Well, why is it in the bathroom then? I assume you're not an oil-based fire. No, you're just a danger-based fire. Where would the oil one be in the school? How is the kid telling them apart? How did he know that was an electrical one? Could the oil one be there? The main door? Ooh. Maybe? Oh, yeah. Someone messaged me the other day, by the way. Oh, shit. I need to heal. And told me that, like, I'm surprisingly close to the end of the game. So, just FYI, we're apparently surprisingly close to the end of the game. Oop. The first thing Korean children are taught in school is what fire extinguisher to use. Well, that's practical. Okay, now I need... Oh, fuck. Shit. Okay, now I need an enchanted fire extinguisher. So, what happens when I leave? So she's right there. If I just walk out, does she despawn? Yeah, well, she just doesn't move when you're out. Okay. Well, let me give her a big walk around the place then. So I can at least have some time to stare at this. I have a few healing items, so we definitely have, like, a chance to figure it out, but this door doesn't close. The door disappeared. Walk into it. Oh, okay. Was there a fire extinguisher on the ground there that I just picked up as well? And I used that? Oop. This is going really elegantly. Oh, very low on healing items. So now I have a valve. Where does the valve go? I actually didn't explicit. Oh, probably on the pipe in here. Yeah? Yeah. And now we can turn on sprinklers? Like, okay, yeah, alright. That's how that works in Korea. Turn the valve to turn the sprinklers on. Have you tried seducing the ghost lady yet? Perhaps she is lonely. I guess I could try on the next encounter, but I'm not 100% sure. This song's been playing all game, and it's still a really strong one. Someone had asked this, by the way, in like the first stream or something, whether this game was like a port of a mobile game or something. And I looked it up at some point, and indeed, at very least in Korea, I don't know about other regions of the world, you can actually get this game on mobile for your smartphone, which I was like, oh, cool. That's actually like a decent looking game for mobile. And it's the whole game. It's not like abridged or anything, not a special version. So it's pretty impressive. Yeah, like it doesn't necessarily feel like a mobile game, you know what I mean? Like I can definitely see that this art would work on modern smartphones for sure. But when I look at stuff like the character models and shit, it doesn't immediately jump out to me that, yeah, this would have had to be a mobile game. Okay, I'll go. We're good. The mobile game lacks the other playable character, though. Oh, does it? Okay. Okay, so they did add some new stuff to this. That's neat, then. Okay, we gotta go out the other way. Liam, say onion again. No, I'm not gonna say it. Oh, wait. No, I did check out Everywhere over there. Okay. Was the original version on mobile? So the original version was like an old PC game. Fuck, that creak scared the shit out of me. I thought the door was opening. The original version was like an old PC game, and it was only on PC. It was like just like a hobby game. So it's neat, but like it's definitely a little aged at this point. Not necessarily for the better. I'm gonna save real quick. I realize I should probably do that. Yeah, the fire door is just upstairs. I know exactly where it is, but I just wanna still have 4 pens. Aren't all games mobile if you can technically take them anywhere? I mean, yeah, I definitely mean smartphone though. Yeah, so. I remember like talking to some guy about like portable games and how I like games on handhelds and stuff, and he's like, you know, it's not a handheld, but like pretty much any game's portable. I can use my laptop, and I'm like, yeah, I guess, but like I'm not talking about that guy. It was like a really weird conversation. Any interest in the Junji Ito-esque game? Can you drop a name in there? I might be able to look it up after. Holy shit, it's all the people who died in this school. Oh, we're going to the spirit realm. So is she the one who trapped us here? This area looks really cool, actually. The art here is actually really neat. This is a cool look. I wonder if that pattern on the ground means anything. It's neat how she like has no feet and she just has these like ends at her leg that kind of like splay outwards. Why does this school have a spirit barrier up? Well, the whole thing was like, I think it was like to prevent the spirits from like getting out and shit, but it ended up just like locking them in, of course, and like it just got worse. Oh wow, the texture actually scrolls. Look, even on the wall. That could really throw you off. Okay, shit, I have 10 minutes. And the area was called Labyrinth, right? Okay, let's find our way out. This is gonna do wonders for my bit rate. Hopefully the ghost has just fucked off by now. The barrier's power must be restored first. Okay, so we gotta restore the power and then take the tokens. Yeah, okay. Just making sure. My heart's beating. Oh, I think that's just because I was running too much. That like barely ever happened in the actual like main game, that we ran too much. There's like no reason to stop running here. Imagine if this entire place was a sliding puzzle that you had to solve. Some sort of hyper abstract puzzle, yeah. I do wonder if there is like a puzzle going on here, or it's really just like find the thing and then get all the elemental tokens or whatever. I actually still haven't played Guacamelee 2 yet, Pariah. I was thinking of doing it with Wooly, but I don't know if we're going to be able to at this point. Probably just going to play it, because I do really want to play it, so. Would I ever stream 999 or VLR? Definitely no, because I'm not actually interested in replaying them. Like, I would never want to replay, like, a Phoenix Wright game. I don't think I would want to replay, like, any of the Danganronpa games either. Oh shit, there's the fire token. Or is it the... Shit, were we supposed to take the fire one the first time? And like, I just didn't examine it the first time? Oh my god, yeah, look, we're looping around. So we've looped around in a circle now. Let me use Tranquilizer, and hopefully that'll stop my heart from thumping. If ever your heart's thumping, just tranquilize yourself, man. Easy. Okay, there's something else. It's still giving me the barrier's power must be restored. Yeah, maybe it's just... Oh, it's the order I put them in the game. The fire one was the last one we put in. Then the earth one or whatever. So now it should be that one. Okay, okay, okay. This one? Shit, okay, the other one. Where was the other one again? Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, Common Plays, I'm glad you said that, because I was kind of suspicious. I was feeling like some of these layouts were like some of the areas in the actual game, and Common Plays says indeed some of the layouts do match some of the floors in the school. Which one was the next token again? Was the next one like the food token or the dick token? Because we just got metal. Now I can't remember which element we're on. Imagine if the janitor just showed up with his whistle. Oh my god. I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, this sequence isn't very scary, I agree. But let's not speak too soon. Shit could change. So now I should probably go backwards to that last token. Four minutes left. Hopefully there's not too much after we pick up the final one. Shame we did that whole lap around initially for nothing. Ah, there, the tranquilizer just wore off. You know what? These tranquilizers are great. Where can I buy tranquilizer for myself? The new medication I've been taking, when I drink drinks with caffeine in them, after taking it, my heart rate increases and I can feel it, and it's not great. And I talked to the doctor and he's like, don't worry, your heart rate's really, really good right now. Like, your blood pressure's really low, so you're fine. But yeah, I guess less caffeine. I don't drink coffee or anything, so it's just black tea. Although, actually, just this morning I switched to a different medication that supposedly does the same thing, but it's a lot cheaper. So hopefully now I'll be able to drink black tea again. Oh yeah. This area looks cool too. This is a really neat finale. I was kind of expecting us to stay in the school the whole time. Oh shit. Oh god, time to run. At least start me off facing the right way, please. Did a block fall out from under me just there? Shit, are they falling in not... Oh yeah, look, they're not falling out, like, necessarily in order. I assumed they were all just gonna fall out from behind us, but in fact, no. Okay, there we go. We're good. Am I gonna check out Disaster Report 4 plus Summer Memories? I downloaded the demo back when that came out, and I played it, and I can tell you definitely no. It's far too heavy on Japanese for me to consider importing it. Also, I ain't got the money for that. We did, well shit, we did it. Yeah, I guess we win. God, we really did save right by the end of the game. So this is not the best ending? Is that right? See Hasaniko saying that in the chat. No, don't, no! We'll never go there again. Not even for class. Oh. Guess I'll eat these. We did it! Give your girlfriend reverse chocolate every day for not trapping you in a ghost labyrinth. Yeah, I'm thankful for that. Oh, there's a nice Korean song that I'll get a copyright strike for. Let me just skip that. Oh, it has your best playtime too. So 6 hours 57. That's a fairly long game. Much longer than I thought. So if I hit continue, we can... I don't want to do... I'm not going to like do a bunch of playthroughs and shit. But we can just pop back into the Labyrinth. And we can not save So Young and just run away alone. That at least seems like a possible permutation we can quickly access. It's kind of a nice game, honestly. Definitely, you know, a bit more of a budget game. If you're expecting Resident Evil 7 tier horror, you are in the wrong place. Especially considering its roots. It's kind of a nice, like, independent horror game. It's pretty well made. The only thing I really don't like is I still think the way the janitors act and your limited control over their movements kind of makes some areas a little unfun. Like that second to last area kind of sucked. And the second wing as well was really challenging with how there was only one staircase that could get you where you needed to go. And the janitor would just lock you the fuck down. So that was the last one, right? I don't remember the order, so I'll just... I mean, I remember the order a little, but not entirely. So I guess the when these things lit up must have been at some point during the call. Maybe it was at the 5-minute point. Maybe? How is it on the spook factor? It's spooky when it wants to be. The spooky bits of the game are very spooky. That was the last one. Yeah. Generally, though, I think it's like pretty atmospheric and spooky. This last section of the game that we loaded up today was really not. I think we'd pretty much passed all the spooks, but there was definitely a lot during the brunt of the story, so... I feel like you played this game for way longer than 6 hours, though. Yeah, so of course, when you like game over and shit, it sends you back to your last save, presumably not counting all the playtime from game overs, and I did indeed game over a lot. So it's probably more accurate to say we played like 8 to 9 hours, I guess. Totally guessing. I can probably just check the length of the streams after and find out for sure. Dodge and Dust says, really feels like someone should be chasing you in here. Yeah, maybe not the janitor, but what's her face as in her ghost form might have been cool. There it is. Okay, now back to the last one. Are you gonna try for the other endings or nah? I'm gonna do this one other ending that's like easy for us to get. I mean, I assume it'll be another ending if I just leave her to die. But otherwise, no, I'm not gonna do all of them because apparently they require full replays. And even if like I did them off stream, there's like 5 or 6 other ones, so it'd be quite a bit of time commitment for it, which I don't have. So. For this route, we can get these 2 endings. Okay, yeah. The third is locked off because you didn't answer truthfully enough during the game. Ah, okay. Because we weren't honest to, like, So Young about our intentions, maybe? Oh well. Do harder difficulties do anything in this section? I have no idea. I don't know. Let me eat everything in my inventory. Just tranquilize yourself to death. Yeah, I remember that thing people mentioned about how harder modes have more ghosts in the story, like that can be found throughout the game. That's cool. But they're like side ghosts. They're not like main spooks. Oh, so in theory this would have been the route to like the quote-unquote true ending, Hasaniko, but we didn't fulfill the conditions quite? Is that what you're saying? Fucking ditch. Cubes didn't even drop there. More or less that? Okay. That's a bummer, but we did our best. I guess I didn't walk far enough. I don't know about you guys, but I thought I was at the end there. I thought I had walked far enough. Guess you gotta keep walking in the white. Okay. Oh, that's too funny. What a fumble. What a shit way to die. You're like, yeah, I made it away from the horror, and then the ground just falls out from under you because you didn't walk 2 inches forward. Yeah, I'm good. And I've got my chocolates. Oh, shit. That scream sound effect was a bit flat, but hey. Probably says something meaningful on that chocolate. Like, trust nobody, not even yourself. We didn't even get to keep the chocolate that time. Bummer. So let's take a quick peek, right? So we have 7% of the ending. So White Chrysanthemum, I guess, is the truest, true ending. And these 5 pips, I think I read somewhere that they're like different permutations of those endings, but I don't know how that works. Like, I thought I read that somewhere in here. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm crazy. Probably crazy. I remember reading that somewhere, that there's like different ways to achieve the endings or something like that. So, I don't know. 7% on 0%. Yeah, I don't know what it's saying down there where it says 7 on 0%, but hey. We did a great job. Frankly, we did a great job. Oh, it's the difficulties. Wait, are you saying... Oh, yeah, that's why there's 5 for each one. Okay, so it's not different permutations. It's the difficulties? Wow, fuck that. Fuck filling that out. Even if you play through optimally, that's like a shitload of playing this game. That's, I showed you guys this one nightmare trophy, right? Last time? Clear hell mode 10 times. Jeez, you'd have to beat this game so many fucking times if that was the case. It should give you all the lower difficulties if you beat it on higher. I agree. I totally agree with that. That's wild. Is that worthwhile? I don't know. Salty says the first line on that chocolate that was on the ground says, on white day. The second line will remain a mystery. So... Didn't get any bonus cost. Oh, close to getting elegant dress if I just got the true ending. The other ones we were like totally off though. We were pretty much on So Young's deal. Oh man, look, the trendy girl outfit for Sung Ah. It says ghost on the shirt. That's super cute because she's a ghost. She's dead. So yeah. I didn't notice that last time when we were in here because how could you notice? Ghost collection, we didn't do great. We pretty much only got the mainline ones. Which one was this one? Oh yeah, she was in the projector room or whatever. We had to zap her. The me in the mirror. That was an alright boss fight, actually. That was decent. That actually like worked. This girl. That girl. This other girl. Oh, this concept art's pretty nice, actually. It almost makes me wish there was a concept art viewer, which there doesn't seem to be anywhere, so. Put on the creepy swimsuit DLC? Nah, son. Wow, you have to unlock hell as well. So people were saying there was another character. How do you play as the other character? What's the deal? Do I just hit normal and then the other character's in there somewhere? Not that I'm planning to do like a full playthrough or anything, but yeah, look, when I go in, it just starts the game, so. You need to find all doodles. Holy shit. Okay. Well, we did a good job. Zolty has attempted valiantly to try to translate the second line of that candy, but it ain't happening, he says. That's okay. I appreciate you for trying. Well, shit, that's White Day, Labyrinth Name School. What time is it? It's 8:05. I've barely been streaming. What the fuck? Like, I didn't want to stream all night tonight anyway, because I'm streaming Smash in like 16 hours, but fuck.